welcome in to my game store. Are you looking for something particular today? Are you just browsing? Okay, nothing specific. Okay. And is there any way that I can help you find something or make any suggestions? Ah, okay, I see. You're looking to kind of explore maybe a new genre or just kind of find something new to play? Okay. Well, in this kind of situation, I oftentimes have the people come in, take a gaming personality kind of style test. More so a quiz, but would you like to take that? It'll probably just take like 2 minutes. It's really quick. Okay, wonderful. So, the first question is your gaming level, really. So, would you say that you're a casual gamer, a hardcore gamer, or are you more so a noob? Okay, so maybe a bit more casual, tiny bit hardcore, depending on the game. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, and as far as game style or type goes, do you typically like role-playing games, single player? Do you prefer where your friends can join? Do you like open world games or simulation, sports, action, fighting, or adventure? Okay, so quite a few of those. Good, that'll be easier to work with then. Okay, and then let's see. For games, what's your favorite color? Red? Okay. And what is your most hated color? Pink? Okay. That's good to know. And what's your favorite food? Okay, yeah, definitely. I just asked because typically more like hardcore gamers who don't really know if they're hardcore or not, they typically tend to eat more ready-to-eat meals and food rather than taking the time to like cook or prepare something, typically because that time could be spent gaming instead of in the kitchen. Exactly. Okay, well, that's the end of the test. And so based on your preferences and gamer personality, I would go ahead and first off suggest Tales of Symphonia, and this is more based off of your interest in a action and adventure role-playing game. Have you ever played this game? No? Okay, good. This is a very popular game. And I forgot to ask, but which consoles do you have right now? Okay, you have a GameCube. Okay, perfect. Yep, so this will be a GameCube game. I believe that you can actually play this game on your PC now, if you have a PC. However, this game is really fun. It's more so about like a world that is kind of dying and withering, and you kind of have to go out and journey to, do different tasks and quests. That way you can help, regenerate the world. I believe it's called like the Journey of World Regeneration. And let me just read to you this little description on the back here. It says, in a dying world, legend has it that a chosen one will one day rise from amongst the people and the land will be reborn. The line between good and evil blurs in this epic adventure where the fate of two interlocked worlds hang in the balance. Very good. So since you have a GameCube, definitely pick this up. Okay, so based on your interest in adventure games and kind of more open world, I suggest the Breath of the Wild. It's a Zelda game. And you have a Nintendo Switch. You can play it on here, of course. And I love the Nintendo Switch just because of how versatile it is. You can play with friends at home or by yourself, or you can take it in the car or the airplane, whatever you want. And a really good part of it is also that you don't have to buy physical copies of games. You can get them just straight onto the Switch. Of course, you can buy the physical copies if you want. But anyways, Breath of the Wild is a very beautiful game. The graphics are stunning. I think just that alone makes it worth playing. But, you can go and beat the final boss if you want, or you can just play casually and enjoy the world. Okay. And since your favorite color is red, I definitely suggest some Mario games. And have you played any Mario games in the past? Okay. Yep, Mario Party. Yeah. Yep, those are popular ones. You didn't mention Paper Mario. This is a super fun game. I definitely suggest playing this. There's the just normal Paper Mario, and then there's this one. It's a Super Paper Mario. It's very cute. Of course, it's Mario style. Definitely pick this up if you want. And you said that you played Mario Kart. I mean, who hasn't played Mario Kart? But if you don't have a copy of your own, then I definitely suggest having one on hand. Do you typically have like friends and family come over and play games together? Yeah? Okay. Then definitely pick up Mario Kart. And then also, you didn't mention, where is it? Oh. So we have the Super Mario Bros. On Wii. And you didn't mention having a Wii. Is that something that you would be open to purchasing? It's just this right here. This is the Wii U. Yep, exactly. This is a super fun game. And you didn't mention sports, but of course there is Mario Sports, Mario Tennis. Very popular. And since you did say that you have friends and family that come over, I definitely suggest if you end up getting a Wii, that you get the Wii Sports games. Super family friendly, fun, easy for everyone to play. I would suggest some Kirby games. But you said your most hated color was pink. Kirby is 100%, okay, maybe 90% pink. I don't know if that would bother you or not, but regardless, there's so many Kirby games that are super fun. Really good for like casual games and just hanging out, nothing competitive really. And then there, on the Nintendo Switch, a brand new Kirby game just came out. It's super fun. It's the one where like Kirby swallows like traffic cones and like cars, and I think there's like a fan. It's really fun. So I did grow up playing on the GameCube, and two super nostalgic games for me are Pikmin and Spyro. So these games were super fun. I'm pretty sure Pikmin was my absolute favorite game, and they have quite a few. I think they have Pikmin, Pikmin 2, and 3, and I'm pretty sure that Nintendo just announced that they are coming out with a new Pikmin, which is so exciting. These are just, you know, cute and fun games to play. Let's see. I also have popular games like Metroid. I have a Pokemon game if you like Pokemon. And then I have Guitar Hero. But yeah. So, with the Wii, this is the Wii right here, and it's a unique game. It came out in 2012, and it's like a motion gaming. Like it's with these controllers, you can wave it around like when you're playing the sports, like you're actually playing tennis or you're playing golf, or what else do they have? Oh, bowling. It's just really amazing that you can just stand up and act like you're playing the sports. It's super nice for like younger kids, and like I said, like your parents, because typically you know, you don't really have to learn like any new skills or anything crazy with like Wii games, especially the sports. So this is like the controller here. It's really cute. This is a blue one, but oftentimes I think the default color is white. And typically you hold it around your wrist here. That way, if you're playing tennis, you don't throw your controller across the room and break the wall or break the TV or break anything. You don't want to break your remote because then you can't play the game. So I definitely suggest putting on your little wrist strap here. And then I also have some more GameCube controllers here. I don't know if you need an extra controller or anything, but I have some here. I think the GameCube, yeah, it has 4 slots on it, so if you do end up getting a game that is more multiplayer and you only have like 1 or 2 controllers, I would definitely suggest getting another 2. That way you can play with like 4 people, because it's a lot more fun if you're doing like Mario Kart or Mario Party, just to be able to play with a bunch of people. And then no one has to sit and watch you play 50 rounds of Mario Kart. They can actually play themselves. Yeah, exactly. And I also have some of the adapters where you can plug it in here into the slot, and you can, how do you really call it? Like play further away, like on your bed with the GameCube across the room, and it's still like be able to connect to the game. That way you're not restricted by this short little cord. But yeah, I find it really good if you want to like sit on the couch and play and you don't want to literally be constricted to the length and the distance away from the GameCube. was released in 2001, so it's pretty nostalgic to most people. I'm sure you have that same feeling. Were there any like specific games you played when you were younger that you might not play as much anymore, but when you see them or when you just happen to be playing them, kind of brings back memories of childhood? Okay, yeah. So your family was kind of a Star Wars family? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people love the Star Wars games, and there's just like so many of them. And Pokemon, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I just wanted to mention, since you said that you do have family and friends who are open and enjoy playing games with you, I have some board games up here that I really like to show you. This is an incredible game. It's called Here to Slay. It's a card game, and I'm not sure really how to describe it exactly. I'm just going to read off this description because it'll kind of describe it way better than I would be able to describe it to you. But it is Here to Slay is a strategic role-playing fantasy card game from the creators of Unstable Unicorns, if you've played the game by them before. In this game, you will assemble a full party of heroes and slay dangerous monsters while sabotaging your friends or enemies. Brace yourself for a fast-paced, adorable, and utterly destructive adventure game. This game is really fun, however, it's the kind of game where, if you're playing with your friends, you're going to be doing a lot of things to them that will really make them hate you. And so it's kind of like you just have to be prepared to screw your friends over, or your mom. This game says it's adorable on the back because it actually is. A lot of the heroes, they're super cute. I just want to show you some, like this one, Fuzzy Cheeks. This is one of the types of heroes. So if you get, I think, 6 heroes, you win. So just look how cute. There's like modifier cards that give you extra points for when you roll your dice, so we can add or take away to yours or someone else. Here's another one, Tipsy Tootie. So this is what they meant by like adorable, because they just have a bunch of random, get all those modifier cards, so it's like +2, -2 to your roll. Because when you are slaying a monster to try and win, you have to have a certain amount of specific heroes that's indicated on the monster card. And then there's also like a number that you have to roll in order to win. And that is just, rolling to get that number with the dice. So yeah, it's super fun. It's kind of, a bit confusing at first, but once you get it and kind of memorize more of the cards and what they do, it's super fun. Here is another game. This is also a really fun game. It's a bit easier. However, this is a bluffing game. So make sure that you are good at lying to your friends and family, otherwise you will probably lose. Oh yeah, see, an amazing bluffing game. It's got like tokens. This is your cash monies and different cards. So the different cards have like different types of people on them. So like captain, duke, assassin, Contessa. And so you are trying to kill everyone's cards or get them to flip them over in order to win. So if you have both your cards flipped over, because no one playing with you should be able to see what cards you have. But once you do something where you have to turn over your card, then you're out of that card, and then the next one, then you lost the game. It's kind of a bad explanation, but this one is really straightforward. Have you ever played this game? This is no go. This is a fun, pretty chill game, okay? It's about growing bamboo. This is what the board looks like. So these are all separate pieces here, and you can only grow usually the color of bamboo on the same color of these pieces here. So let me read this to you. Long, long ago, the Emperor of China, in a gesture of peace, offered the Emperor of Japan a giant panda. How kind. You have been appointed to the delicate task of caring for this politically important panda and tending to the Emperor's illustrious bamboo plantation. Maybe this is illustrious. Oh, illustrious bamboo plantation. You must cultivate plots of land using irrigation and intelligence so that the bamboo, the only food that the panda will eat, grows in abundance. But beware of the sacred animal's uncontrollable appetite for crunchy young sprouts. So oftentimes, like, these are all separate pieces, and panda will eat off of it. I think if you get to a certain amount of bamboo on it, then I think it's a points game. So I can't really remember all of the rules. So yeah, basically if you guys like video or board games, I suggest getting all of these because they're just really fun to have on hand. If you don't want to get all of them, I suggest getting this one and this one. If you only want to get one, I suggest not. I suggest getting both of the ones I just pointed to because they're so fun. But yeah, well, really that's kind of all the suggestions I have. I hope I was, pretty helpful, and I hope that, some of my suggestions you'll be interested in and maybe want to try. But regardless, I will let you keep looking around, and, if you have any other questions, I'll be over here at the counter, and if you ever want to get anything, just come on by and I'll help you out, okay? Alright, thanks so much for coming in.